Yeah. So the last session, Hemant, right? He discussed about
Right.
version control, right? Yesterday,
Yeah.
discussed about Git, right? Yes or no? Yesterday session, what you discussed, what you people discussed yesterday session
Yeah, about Git.
about Git only, right? Yeah. Okay. So so far, which topics we covered? So far, which topics we covered? So far, which topics we covered overall? In Python, tell me. Any one of you? Variables. The next one, functions,
Functions.
groups, concepts, right? Class or object, all these things. The next one, we discussed about the list, right? Hmm? These are the main concepts. We discussed about some other things also. That's okay, fine. These are the main concepts or not? Yes or no? Anyone have any questions? These concepts, whatever we covered, anyone have any questions? Any one of you? Anyone have any questions? Today onwards, can you do one thing? Can you go to this website, Kalam Schools? Everyone knows, right? Go to Kalam Schools website. There has one option is there, write program. Are you able to see my screen? Write program. Click on the write program. Here you register. Okay. You can give the email. You can get the password to your email only. Okay. Once you get the password, you can log in. You can log in. Once you logged in, you can see the program like this. This is JavaScript program. If you want to write the program JavaScript, you can write it. Here, Python also there. So you can click on the Python. You can see the Python program like this. Every day, three programs you can get it. One is Alarm Schools, another one is Write Test, and another one is Your Post. Write Test and Your Post you can hold for now. Just focus on the Kalam Schools for now. Now see what he asked. Can you read it? Write a Python function to check the given number is even number or odd number, he said. He given some hint also. What is that? Def check even or odd. Take how many parameters? One parameter. Here, see, there has some dots. It means you have to write some code here. Okay, two means two lines, not like that. You have to write some code here. Whenever I call the check even or odd, okay, 10, my output should be what? Even number. Check even or odd, 11, my output should be, okay, like this. So let's write the program. Okay, if you want to write the program, you can open workspace. Okay, you can open the workspace. You can go to the Python, maximize it. What is it? First, which program? Def. What is the function name? You said check even or odd. Which take how many parameters? One parameter. Here, when you can say one number is like even number, one number is odd number. If it is exactly divisible by 2, that is even. Otherwise, it's like odd number or not. So here, you can see if okay, flow control is not yet completed, but if condition is like easy, you can easily understand. number percentage 2 equals to 0, number percentage 2 equals to 0, then that what we can say? Come on, then that what we can say?
Even.
It's like even number. Okay, how we can write the code? Can anyone tell me? Come on, from here, how we can write? Hmm? Zero, then the time, just you can write print, what is that? If not, if else, what is that? Odd or not? Yes or no? Now, can I call it? How we can call? Check even or odd. If I write like a 10, what you're expecting?
Even.
Okay. Another one is like check even or odd. Okay, if I write like this, what is expecting?
Or.
Now you can test this one. It is working as expected. Now minimize it and go to write program. Now otherwise you can open another window also. That is our wish. Now here see comment is there. No? Just you can add like this. Okay. Just do comment. Okay. Now remaining people also written, right? If you write also, I can see your comments here. I can see your comments like this. Today's date is like 3, na? So third program you can get it. Tomorrow, okay, after 12 o'clock, you can get one more program. Okay, like that every day you can get like one program. Understood? Can you write tomorrow onwards? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
These are like first level programs. Now you can go to the write test. Write test. Now you can log in. Now here, go to write program is there. Here you can write the test also. Here you can write the test also. Okay. Here if you come to home, here you can see the posts. Here you can see the posts. Okay, now it is in progress. In future we can write it. Same like that. We have one more website is what? Your post. Yourpost.in. Now once you log in. Okay, here you can see the next level program. Okay, here you can see the next level program. Understood? Okay, like this you can. For now, JavaScript only there, but in future we are going to write like Python also. For now, Python there is no programs. So Kalam Schools is like a low level. Okay, simple programs, basic programs. The write test you can see the medium level, and your post high level programs you can see. Okay, for now Python and Java implementation is in progress. JavaScript already implemented 3 levels. JavaScript programs, if you want to write, see, today's program is what in JavaScript. Create an array with some random numbers and then sort the numbers in ascending order or ascending order using array class sort method. Array class sort method you have to use to sort the elements. If you don't know JavaScript, that's okay, fine. This is the one. This is the low level program. If you go to the write test, okay, if you go to the write test, okay, these are like implemented, it takes some time. If you come to the your post to see JavaScript, okay, n n I n n n n how many times repeated, I how many times repeated, t how many times repeated. Last time when one person asked, he has 5 years of experience, they asked this question. So this is the input, you have to get output like this. Okay, it's like kind of high level. Now medium level, if you come, see, write a function to check the given number is like prime number or odd, prime number or not. Okay, this kind of. Every day you can get one question. Same for Python in future within 10 days like that, and Java also. Okay, so you people focus on first in the Kalam schools these programs, Python programs you can focus. Understood? All are agreed? Okay. Okay then. So these many topics we covered, right? Let me ask some questions. Okay, how your people are preparing? Hmm? So who want to tell something about the variables? How to create the variable? Who want to tell something about the variables? It's like any programming language you can take. Variables are like same. The way of creating a variable may be different, the syntax, but the purpose is like same. Who want to tell?
It is a named memory location.
Okay, it's a memory location. Okay. How we can create a variable? So if anybody asks, tell something about the variables. Okay, at least okay, 2 or 3 points you can tell. Okay, the memory location name you can say like a variable. Okay. Next, where we go for variables?
To store the data.
To store the data.
To store some data, right? To store some data or not? How we can create a variables? Variable name,
With variable name and variable value.
variable value or not? In Python, do we have any type for the variables?
No.
There has no type or not? There has no type. But how many types of values are there? That means data types, tell me. Okay, there is no type for the variables, but the data format, different types, right? Tell me in Python.
It's
Integer, string, next,
Boolean.
bool,
Boolean.
next one, boolean,
Char.
list, set,
Tuple,
char,
range.
char is not there, char is Java. Okay, char under come to string, set,
Tuple,
Dictionary.
string,
tuple,
dictionary,
range,
range.
dictionary.
Float.
Okay, these are like different data formats, different data formats. Understood? Okay, tell me, Avinash, you can tell. Tell me how many types of functions are there?
Two types,
Two types. Tell me.
named function and anonymous functions.
Okay, named and anonymous. Anonymous we not discussed. Okay, based on the parameters, based on the return type, how many types?
4 types.
Sorry, if you can tell 4 types. What are those?
Function with return value, function without return value,
Mm-hmm.
function with parameter, function without parameter.
Function without parameter. Okay. Now tell me, we have different parameters, right? In Python, how many types of parameters or arguments we can handle? We can manage. How many types of arguments are there in Python? Badri, can you tell? You there? Tirumla, you can tell. How many types of arguments? Varahi, you want to tell?
Formal parameters and positional.
Formal parameters and
Positional.
actual. I said like 4. Formal and actual, it's okay. Arguments, different types of arguments we discussed. Manju, you want to
Keyword
tell?
arguments. Keyword arguments.
Tell me. Tell me.
Default
Keyword argument.
positional argument, keyword argument, key variable argument,
Uh, keyword. Next.
default,
Default. Perfect. Next.
keyword variable,
Variable length, right?
Variable
variable.
Variable length. Variable length or not. Operational arguments, keyword arguments, default arguments, and variable length arguments. Yes, sir. Remember, can you tell? In Python, a function can return more than one value. Yes or no? In Python, a function can return more than one value. Yes or no? Anand, be able to? A function can return more than one value. From when? In Python, a function can return more than one value. Yes, no. Okay, no problem. Can we tell? Can we check? Go to workspace once. Go to where? Python. One function can return more than one value. I said. So can I write like return 10 comma 20? It's valid or invalid? Valid or invalid?
Maybe invalid.
Valid. Now a function returns some value, right? How we can receive that value?
Hold one variable.
Hold with one variable or not. So can I print that value? Say a function can return more than one value or not. Not like other programming languages. Other programming languages return one individual value. But in Python, multiple individual values you can return. That particular return value, you can get it in which format? This is in
Tuple.
which format? Tuple. This is in which format means tuple format or not. Got my point? Okay. Next one. Only one, not multiple values you can return. Okay. Okay then. The next one. Can anyone tell me what is higher order function? What
The
is
function
higher
which
order
takes
function?
one function as an argument.
Second,
The function which takes one function as an argument.
the function which take one function as a argument, or a function return one function as a return value or not. Both satisfied. Now tell me how we can say this function is like a higher order df fn a. Okay, print something like this if I write. Can anyone tell me about fn? Tirumala, you can tell. Fn take how many arguments? Tirumala? Sorry,
Yes,
tell me. Fn take how many arguments?
one argument.
What is the type of that argument?
Function.
How we can say? How we can say that is like a function? How we can say that is like a function? Here you are calling, right? Yes or no? Here you are calling or not? That's the reason you can say like what? That is a function. Okay. Now come here. Come on. When you can say that is like higher order. Can I write one more function? Print 10 or something, whatever it is. Now fn, can I say like f1? Yes or no? Now take 1 minute time. Okay, tell me the answer. Tirumala? Wrong. Can you tell me the answer?
10.
What is the answer? 10. 10, huh?
Yes.
Explain. Explain.
Fn takes F1 as an argument and Fn returns 10.
Okay.
Uh, first,
Where that
Thing
written
it
value?
prints.
Fn take F1. So this is my F1, right? Wherever A is there, you can replace with what? F1 or not? Yes or no? Now you are calling F1 means F1 call gives me what? One function call gives me what? Return value. What is the return value? 10. Print what? 10. If you print 10, what it is going to print? 10 only is going to print or not? Yes or no? So the output is like what? The output is like 10. Okay. Okay then. The next one is when can you tell me when exactly you can go with the default arguments? One scenario tell me. When exactly you can go with the default arguments? Avinash, can you tell me when you can go with the default argument exactly?
Sir, in case of billing,
In case of
getting bills, sir, the
bills means
product cost is 100,
Mhm.
and depending on the number of products,
Mhm.
we setting that product cost as default, and we are passing a parameter number of products as one, either one or two, like that, so we can
Okay.
get the
Tell me,
result easily.
how you want to write AF?
Cost,
Okay.
number of products
Number of
in
products.
parameters,
Okay. Quantity you can say. Next.
cost of the product.
Okay. Product cost.
Yes, sir. The product cost is given like default.
Okay. Cost equals to 100.
Return number of products into cost.
Okay. You want me to written from here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now find
Cost.
product. Hmm.
In case of one product,
Mm-hmm. Can I print it? What is the answer? 10,000, right?
yes, sir.
Here, what do you want to, what you're trying to say? What you're trying to say here? When you can go with the default argument, if the value of the variable is never changed for any call, we call find products cost. Okay, 100 products. If you want to find the products cost 10, okay, 10 products if you want to find. If you want to find the product cost of one product, okay, this value, the value of the variable is not changed. That particular variable you can define like a default argument or not. Okay, any item is like 100 rupees only. Then the time, no need to pass every time 100, 100, 100, right? Any item cost is like 100 only. So that you can make it like what? Default value is like 100. You can pass number of products. Quantity you can pass it. That's enough or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Shanmuga, can you tell me when you can go with the where args?
Where?
Where args? Variable length arguments. Tell me one scenario. Variable length argument when you can go. I want scenario. In this case, I should have to go with variable length argument like that. Chirumla,
Sir.
yeah, variable length argument when you can go with. Manju, you there?
Yeah, don't know.
Don't know. From when you can go with the variable length argument.
don't know, sir.
Ganesh,
Uh, When we don't know the limit of the arguments that we are passing, in that case, we are going to take variable length argument.
Okay, tell me one scenario. Very simple, right? I need one function. Okay, I need one function only to find the sum of two numbers, three numbers, four numbers, 10 numbers. Okay, it's a kind of, okay, once you know command line arguments in Java,
Yes.
that is equals to variable length here. So here the function which takes some parameters, right? That count if you don't know. That count if you don't know. Sometimes 2 parameters you can get it, sometimes 10 parameters you can get it. Okay, how many parameters you are going to pass to the function? All the parameters I want to hold it. How it's possible? That is possible by using variable length arguments or not. That's all. How we can define? I want to find the sum of two numbers, three numbers, like that. How? Come on, how we can define? Like this, huh? Is it valid or invalid? Hmm?
Invalid.
Invalid or valid?
Invalid.
This one?
Valid.
Okay, now if I pass 10 comma 20, see my 10 20 hold or not? If I pass 10 comma 20 comma 30, then the 10 it's hold like what? 10 20 30 or not? This particular sum you can call by passing any number of parameters or not. If you don't know this count, if I know exactly 2 only, then the time you can put like n1 comma n2. But if you don't know while calling a function how many values he is passing, the count if you don't know, how we can hold all those variables, all those arguments, how we can hold means by using one argument, that is like variable length argument. Understood? A very simple answer. If you want to hold the number of arguments, okay, any number of arguments, if you want to hold with one variable, then you can go with what? Variable length argument or not. Agreed? Tirumala,
Sir. Yes, sir.
reproduce this one. Okay, my output should be like this. A is not callable. This is the error message. Write the code to reproduce that error message. Sorry. If I run your code, this error message should visible. Same like that only. Avinash,
Yes, sir.
tell me.
Define.
Shanmuga? Yeah, you want to tell?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Define f1 of a.
Okay.
A call.
Mm-hmm.
We should f1 of any integer.
Any
Integer, sir.
integer only, other than integer. If you pass like string, then
Any string also integer, no, it will produce the same error.
what is the error you can get?
Int object is not called.
Okay, yeah. Okay, here integer only, right? Is not callable or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Sorry, reproduce this error. Tirumala,
Yes, function.
you want to write function? Right. Function.
They take 3 arguments,
How many arguments? How many arguments?
two arguments.
Two. Okay, perfect. Next. Any definition you can write it. Okay. Now, what do you want me to do?
Call it
Okay.
N1,
N1 now.
10, 20, 30.
30. F1 take 2 positional argument, but 3 were given or not? Yes or no? If I execute, if I click on this button, Tirumala, if I click on this button, will it give an error or not? If I run this code, will it give an error or not?
It will give error, sir. It will give error, sir.
Error. What is that error? What is that error? Sorry.
Sir.
What is that error?
Missing.
It takes 0 position arguments, but 1 was given.
Shanmuga?
N1 is not defined.
Sorry?
N1 is not defined.
Error. Avinash?
No error, sir. No error.
No error, right? When this statement will execute?
When we call it.
Calling, am I called?
No.
No, right? Huh? Tirumala, now?
Sir,
Tell me. Vena, Vidar? Tell me. Now what? Sorry.
Missing 2 required.
Missing missing 2 required. Here, how many parameters is taking? 0. You passed how many? 0, 1. Avinash?
The N1 is not defined, sir.
N1 is not defined, right? Name N1 is not defined. Okay, missing 2 point. Here, how many parameters is taking? 0. Here, how many you pass? 0 only. Match only, right? Okay, in the body N1 is there or not there? The body N1 is there or not there?
Not there.
Not there. Not there. That's the reason N1 is not defined or not. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Avinash, you can tell
Sir.
about the class and object. What is class?
So class is a collection of variables and methods, and object that is used. And the object is used to. Sir?
Why we go for object?
So to use the members of the class, sir.
Use the members of class, object is required. Okay. Okay, give me one scenario, real-time scenario. Okay, in this case, this is the class, this is an object like that. Shanmuga, give me one example. In this case, this is the class. Okay, this is the object like that. From Shanmuga, you want to tell one example for class?
Class,
Class, yeah.
name of the class name. Class.
Okay, I am not asking about the syntax. Give one normal example, real-time example. Okay.
Student details, we can go with object.
Object of the
Sorry,
class.
tell me.
For student details, we can go with object.
Okay. Okay, simple. Class is nothing but your thought. Okay, that is physically not available. Okay, just in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, I have one house. In my house, there is one bedroom, one kitchen, balcony, like that. I'm just I have a thought. When those are ready to use, when my kitchen is ready to use, when my bedroom is ready to use, when my balcony is ready to use, whenever that particular house constructed and physically available, right? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just if you think about your this is my plan, I want to construct like this, these many bedrooms required, this is the kitchen, this is the hall, that is my thought. When I can sleep in my bedroom, if the bedroom is available, that means my house constructed and it is available, right, physically, then only I can use it or not. So here in my mind, what I'm thinking about my house, that one you can say like a class. Whenever it is constructed physically available, that is nothing but what? Object. Understood? Okay, object is used for what? To use your class, right? In the class, in my mind, what you have? Bedrooms. Okay, when I can use? Whenever physically that object is available, I can use it or not? Yes or no? Come on.
Yes.
Okay. If it is like a thought, you put on paper. Okay, just that is a thought I put on paper. That's it. That's a class. When it is available physically, that object is available, then only we can access the members of a class or not. Agreed? Rom, can you tell about the inheritance? Tell something about inheritance.
Inheritance is we take properties from parent to child.
Mhm.
That is inheritance.
That's it. Elaborate more. How many types are there? Like that.
There
Sorry.
is single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, and multiple inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
Child is in immediate parent.
Mm-hmm.
Child have one immediate parent, that is single.
Okay. Tirumala?
Sir,
Yeah,
yes.
tell inheritance types.
We have three types of inheritances: single inheritance, multiple
Mm.
inheritance, and multi-level inheritance.
Single.
Single inheritance means the one class takes one parameter from the parent class. One child class takes the values from the parent class.
Okay. Okay, single means one child class, one parent class. My child class take the members from the parent. That's it. One child, one parent. That is a single. Next multi-level, tell me.
The multi-level means one
Multi-level
child class
means
is derived from member child class.
from
Yeah,
number of
one
parent
child
classes.
class. One child class derived from another child class. Okay, then you can say like what? It's like a multi-level or not. Oh. Sorry, multiple, tell me.
There were one child developed from
Derived from
super class.
more than one superclass, more than one parent class. That is what?
Multi.
Multiple inheritance or not? That is multiple inheritance. Why we go for inheritance means get the members from one class into another class. Then you can go with the inheritance or not. Yes or no? Shanmuga, you can tell what is overloading? is overloading.
The method name is same.
Overloading.
Method name is same and signature is different.
Sorry,
The Python
method name is
same, signature is different.
okay. Method name is same, but signature is different. What is signature?
Type of arguments and number of
Hmm?
arguments, like order of arguments.
Arguments.
Yeah. Tell me. Sorry.
Signature nothing but arguments.
Arguments. What? Okay. Arguments means parameters and arguments. Signature is nothing but what? Arguments. What things considered? Number of arguments. Type of arguments.
Type of arguments,
Arguments.
Order of arguments.
Order of arguments.
order
Right.
of arguments.
Avinash, is Python support in here overloading?
No, sir,
Then why it is not support?
because in Python there is no data type for the variables.
There is no data type for the variables.
Variables.
Okay, where it is like conflict, where it is like not satisfied because of no type for the variables.
Sir, in the type of parameters and order of parameters, it
Yeah,
does not
type of the
satisfy.
parameters and order of parameters. We can differentiate number of parameters, but type of the parameters, I don't know. Okay, that is like string, integer. I'm not able to differentiate. Order also integer, string, integer. I don't know that order. Okay, so that's the reason they not consider the parameters list. So finally, you can conclude the statement is like what? Is Python supports overloading? Is
No,
Python supports overloading? No.
No,
Okay, Python not support overloading. Okay. Sorry, what is overriding?
Method heading is same, but definition is different.
Method heading is same, but definition is different. Okay. Now tell me, is overriding supports in Python? Is overriding support in Python?
yes, sir.
Yes, overriding supports in Python. So tell me, okay, simple example type. Avinash, any real time?
DIR.
Okay, dir. Okay, dir of list.
List.
What is it going to give?
Magical methods.
All the, okay, can I print it? Oh,
Yes, sir.
you can print it. It is gives me what? All the members of a list class. Yes or no? All the members of a list class. So dir already existing functionality, right? Okay. Now if I write like this, okay, this statement only, can I cut it? If I write here, then what it's going to give? What it is going to give? It's like overridden or not? Overridden or not? That means existing dir functionality you overridden or not? Yes or no? So simply you can say like existing functionality I can override in Python. Yes or no? Through inheritance, how we can say whatever the parent has by default available to children. As a children, if you're not satisfied, then you can go with what? Just you can override it. Okay. Here Python dir method heading, my dir method heading same. But in Python dir definition is what? A list of all the members of my class or object. But here the definition is what? Just on print message or not. Method heading is same, but definition is what? Different or not. There is nothing but over. There is nothing but overriding or not. Yes or no? Avinash, what is encapsulation? What is encapsulation?
Forward.
Encapsulation, abstraction. Badri. Encapsulation and abstraction. Tirumala. Sarif.
Read the implementation but provide the services is called abstraction.
Hide the implementation but providing the service is nothing but abstraction or not? Yes or no? Okay, abstraction. What about encapsulation?
Binding the variables with in a single component.
Yeah, binding variables and methods in a single
Single.
entity. Wherever the class is there, that one we can say like what? Encapsulation only or not? Yes or no? Sorry, tell me list methods.
Or sir,
List methods, list class methods.
append,
Depend, okay.
count, clear, and
Okay, how we can find the list class methods?
dir.
BIR, right. Tell me, first append.
Append.
Expand about the append, Avinash.
Insert an
Append.
element at the last index.
Yeah, insert or append an element in the last index or not. What about clear?
To remove the element.
Clear all the elements from the list. Copy. Tirumala. What
It is
copy?
used to copy the same values for another elements.
Another location.
Yeah, it's a
Same
kind of
location.
cloning. Same content with a different location. If you want to get it, then you can go with copy or not. Cloned members if you want to get it. Avinash, count.
Use it to count the number of occurrences.
How many times it's like repeated, that count you can get it or not. Extend. Extend. Once. Shanmuga.
It is used to add the elements.
Add the elements. Where? Avinash. Don't know.
No idea, sir.
Okay. It is like add elements only, but iterable, right? Iterable. Iterable is nothing but what? Multiple elements if you want to add it or not. Yes or no? One list is there. If you want to add the list to the another list, then that time you can go with the extend or not. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you want to add one element, then append. If you want to add multiple elements, okay, I want to add a list. I have another list also there. I want to add those. Then the time you can go with extend or not. Index.
Find the index of the element.
When it gives index of the given element.
Given value index, you can get it. Insert. Insert.
And
Come on, insert. Avinash.
We use it to insert New element.
insert.
Maybe use it insert a new elements in a given index.
One element I want to insert in a specified position, right? In a particular position, if you want to insert, right? Yes or no? It is not override existing. For example, third position, if you want to add it, you can add it. By third one, go to the fourth one or not? Yes or no? Pop. Pop.
Remove an element.
Remove the element, right? Remove the element. Okay, if you not pass anything, it's going to remove the last one. If you pass some position, then the time it's going to that particular position element is going to remove. What about remove? Remove. Okay, one value it is going to remove. Okay, exact value if you give that particular value is going to remove or not. Okay, for example, multiple values are there. First value is going to remove. First occurrence is going to remove. What about reverse? We have discussed right all of reverse
Reverse
order.
the order.
Sort
It will use a reverse sort
based on your value, it is going to sort in ascending order. Small.
in ascending order.
Yes or no? Okay, prepare all this and come for the next class. Next class, I'm going to ask the same questions again. Just you can answer it. And as I said, go to Kalam schools. Go to Kalam school. Okay, first register here. You can go to write program. First register and log in. Okay. You can see the JavaScript question, but you can go to Python question. You can go to Python and you can write your program here. Your program is visible here only. Okay, if you want to edit, you can edit it. Okay, if you want to delete your content, you can delete it. Okay, here remaining people comments you can see. Remaining people comments you can see. Okay, so you can add. Okay, every day one program you can get it based on your date. Okay, tomorrow date is like 4, so that fourth program you can see. Okay, na? So prepare all these things and come for the next session. So these concepts, right? These concepts you can prepare. Okay then, thank you guys. Thanks for joining.